That's it. Title season is finished. Premier League is done. The Premier League was done after the loss against Bournemouth, but today it was done. Like, it is officially done. And if you still think, as an Arsenal fan, that Arsenal still have a chance to win the Premier League, you are nothing short of delusional, because that is the honest truth. Like, Arsenal, the Premier League, I am sorry, but it is finished. Like, it is done. Every single thing about today's performance was absolutely rubbish from start to end. It was embarrassing. It was shit. Let's start from start to end. Okay, let's start off with it. The lineup. Why are we still playing with Leandro Trossard? This guy should have been subbed off at halftime. After 20 minutes, he should have been subbed off. Constantly holding on to the ball for too long, making the wrong pass. There was a few times where Saka gets in the middle, he makes a wrong pass, or he holds on to the ball for too long. Martinelli today. Now, he today was absolutely stinky today. And he was not just the only player, but today, making the wrong decision. Can't even beat his man. Kai Havertz, you are our striker. Why on earth are you dropping into midfield? Why are you dropping into midfield? The Newcastle players don't have anything to worry about. Today, you saw the difference between the two strikers. You saw Isaac, one chance, one goal, stays in the box. Our striker, Kai Havertz, is too busy dropping in deep. You look forward, there's no one to aim for. There is no one to aim for. How have we found ourselves in a position where after 4 years, we don't have a number 9? Our striking options are Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz. You cannot win the league with these two players. I don't know how much more like it has to be said. Manchester City have Haaland up front, and you are trying to win the league with Kai Havertz, Gabriel Martinelli, Trossard, Jesus. You are not going to win the league, and you're signing Sterling. Is embarrassing. This summer window has been absolutely, looking at now, it's been pathetic. It's been absolutely shit. We needed to invest in our forward line. We needed strikers. We needed attacking options. And what the hell did we do for our forward options? Yeah, we went and we signed a Manchester City reject in Raheem Sterling. Manchester City binned him off 4 seasons ago. Chelsea, they didn't want him. What did we do? We decided, let's go sign him. And now what? He can't even play. He doesn't even play because we know he's not good enough. It's been embarrassing. This whole summer window has been embarrassing. The defense, what was known as a very good structural defense, is now just leaking in goals for fun. Like, we leaked 2 goals against Bournemouth, 2 goals against Liverpool, 1 goal today against Newcastle. We could have played 3 hours today against Newcastle, and I promise you we would have not scored because we are so rigid. It's done. This Arteta project, I'm being honest, if we do not win a trophy this season, he needs to go. It is done for him this season if he does not win a trophy. I am tired of the same rubbish. We've been knowing the patterns. How can you lose one player, Martin Odegaard, and now everything just goes out the window? Manchester City have no Rodri. This is the weakest Manchester City team, and they are still going to win the league, not even touched. Us, on the other hand, how much rubbish does this team have to go through every flipping season? It's like the same. Last year, we started off embarrassingly, and yet we tried clawing it back. It wasn't enough. This season, we started off poor, and it's like we're carrying on 1 point in the last 9 games. That is embarrassing. That is shit. That is absolutely shit. How can we be in a position where Arteta has now managed us for 4 seasons, and we're now finding ourselves still in a similar pattern where we go almost 3 games without a win? How can we find ourselves doing this? After the money that's been spent, after the time that's been put into the team, how can you do this? Who can you keep blaming? It's his team now. He needs to take responsibility. Today's performance was shit. It was shit, and it's so predictable. Why didn't you make the subs at the halftime? Why is it every time the game needs to go 2-0 down, or at the 75th minute or the 70th minute, for you to make any subs? Why is it? Why are we still telling Kai Havertz to drop in deep? It's embarrassing, man. It's absolutely shit. Today was shit. How are we finding ourselves to be in this position? How can we be saying the same things we said last season? You look at our transfer window. What? Calafiori, decent signing. Miko Marino, now I don't even know about him. Raheem Sterling, Neto. Is this a side to challenge, to push, and to try win the league after what happened last season? Who are these guys? Who are the players that are going to raise our ceiling? Today, it was even some of the players today as well. Declan Rice today. I know I'm seeing a lot of fans saying he played well. I think he didn't play too well for me. I think he was losing the ball so many times. Our defense, like I said, the defense that was known to be so strong, so shit today. It was so shit. Trossard, like these guys, it's endless, man. We were shit. It's done, man. The Premier League title is done. 8 points behind. Let's stop lying to ourselves. Saying if Manchester City drop points, if Man City are not going to do anything. They're not bottle jobs. They know how to get things done. This Arsenal team cannot get things done. We need to win a trophy this season, whether it's a Premier League, the Champions League, wherever it is. FA Cup, Arteta needs to win something this season or he needs to leave. It's simple as that. We have regressed. We have simply regressed at this stage. Chelsea, if they win tomorrow, they go above us. That is embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. The fact that we could be behind Chelsea this season is embarrassing. It's a joke what's happened to this team right now. I don't know who can you blame. You can't blame referees. Injuries is a pathetic excuse. Today there was only one player missing and that was Martin Odegaard. You can't have one player missing and then suddenly your system goes to shit. Why is it that we play this slow, predictable football every flipping game, man? Every flipping game. Newcastle are only having to spend a few passes and they're already in. We, on the other hand, tippy-tappy in, out, and then maybe we get a crossing and then it gets cleared off. Like, it's so slow and predictable. No wonder teams can, defend deep against us. We cannot go up against a defensive block. And Newcastle today was the worst team to go behind. Because we played against Newcastle. Arteta knows what Newcastle is about. They score first, it's going to be very difficult because they will waste so much time, and that's exactly what they did. But Arteta should have known that. He did know that. And what did he do to set up for it? Nothing. Same shit once again, every season. And I knew 12:30 that we were going to struggle, and it's so predictable, this team. It's so predictable. The truth is Arsenal just don't have it in them. That is a simple truth. You can get upset about the truth. You can make excuses. Refs, it's all bullshit, okay? It's absolutely all bullshit. Arsenal don't have it in them. Too many fans make excuses for this team. Like refs, injuries, is bullshit. The truth is, when it comes to the truth of it, when you look at the facts, Arsenal simply do not have it in them. That is a simple. We cannot get across the line. Whether it's the players, it's the manager, I don't know who it is, but we cannot get across the line. But it's done. The Premier League title is done. I don't want to hear any fan, anything. Even if Manchester City were to drop points today, I'm telling you now, the Premier League title is done. Arsenal do not have it in them. It is finished. The most we'll finish this season is third. Manchester City will win today and Liverpool will win today. Just watch the way Manchester City play. No Rodri, no De Bruyne. They will have so many injuries. And I promise you right now, they will still go get a result. Because they know how to get things done. Arsenal cannot get things done. Like I said, if Mikel Arteta this season does not win a trophy, it's done. It is done for him. Because how can we have regressed? How can you have spent all that money and regressed? How can you have spent so much money and our attacking front line? There's only one good player, and that is Saka. That is our only good attacking output today. How can you have spent that much money? Zinchenko today, God Lord, I know why this guy doesn't play, because he's shit. Well, he has no brain in him. He has no lights in the back of his flipping head because he's always sleeping. Every time he gets the ball, he doesn't understand his surroundings. Loses the ball. Today he lost the ball. He lost the ball when there was no one touching him. He lost the ball. Why have we signed a team of Man City second hands? And why are these guys still in the team? And what's worse is that it doesn't get easier. Inter Milan away. That game is done. Chelsea away. That game is also, I don't even know if we're going to beat Chelsea. Literally, I don't even know how we're going to beat Chelsea because the way we are playing, we've been shit. We've been shit, man. It's the truth. We've been shit. Stop blaming injuries, bro. Stop. I'm so tired of injuries talk, bro. Look at the team that played today, bro. We played shit. We were embarrassing. We had nothing about ourselves. So slow. Literally so slow. The defense that we thought we had is non-existent. We're conceding goals every single game. We can't keep a clean sheet anymore. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing and it's so predictable with this team. And what's Arteta going to do to change it? Nothing, because he's still going to play that same shit team that he's been playing for the last game. We're still going to see Trossard play. We're still going to play the same slow football that we've been playing since the start of the season. We're still going to play that same slow football. There is nothing about this Arsenal team that has shown that we've improved from last season. It's going to be the same rubbish. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired of it all. The same cycle. Every game is the same cycle. We think something's going to change. Today, Ethan and Wari came on. Why didn't he come on earlier? Why didn't he start the game, bro? Why didn't we saying Trossard stink up every game? But he's still going to go and start next game. He's still going to start. And this manager is still going to use the same rubbish, same slow football. I wonder what the excuse is going to be today that he brings out. Because there's no excuse today. There is nothing. You cannot blame anything. There's no refs. There is nothing. The fact is you conceded a goal and you had 90 minutes and you did not trouble the Newcastle goalkeeper once. The one chance that we had, Declan Rice, the header, he didn't score. But I'm not going to blame Declan Rice today just for that, because we didn't create enough. Our striker, Kai Havertz, is too busy focusing on the defender, then the ball itself, that when the ball comes over, he doesn't even know where he is. That's our striker. That's the striker we are hoping that is going to take us to the league. Are you dumb? Like, how thick and stupid must you be? Like, it's delusional at this point if you think this is a front line to help you go win the league. Liverpool had Mane, Firmino, Salah. Those are look at those three player calibers I'm mentioning. Compare it to us, Saka, Martinelli, Kai Havertz. Look at the drop-off. Look, compare Mane to Martinelli. Compare Firmino to Kai Havertz. And there's your answer. That is what you're trying to take to win you the league. You look at that left-hand side, it stinks. Who's going to play that left-hand side? Martinelli? Or is it going to be Trossard? Or is it going to be Jesus? All three of them are shit. They're all shit. What are they going to offer us? Our striker, what's our striker going to offer us? It's embarrassing, man. It's absolutely embarrassing. The Premier League is done. The title race is done. It's finished. But the season just needs to end at this stage, because it's 8 points is when we're going to be behind Manchester City at 6 o'clock. Or 7 o'clock, wherever it is. We're going to be 8 points behind Manchester City. Champions League, forget about it. Carling Cup, I don't even know. FA Cup, bro, it's done. It's done. End the season, man. End the season. Yeah, end the video as well.